All right, audience, are we feeling powerful tonight? Maybe powerful and up? Because I'm certainly not. And not only was that attempt at wordplay indicative of my low brain function today, I'll start you off with a small story. That's indicative of my brain running on low today. Is the fact that I was at work earlier, naturally, and I was trying to verify a little Duo Mobile push notification thingy so I could get into one of my university's softwares or what have you. And I just straight up forgot what my work's iPhone password was for like a solid 45 minutes. I could not get into my phone, and it kept locking me out doing the stupid iPhone thing, be like, uh-oh, you've pressed the thing wrong too many times. Now you're going to be locked out for increasingly longer amounts of time, and there is no workaround to this. So that was kind of embarrassing for me. Nobody saw that at work, but I got to see it, and honestly, that's kind of enough. Oh, what an embarrassment that was today. I cannot believe it's a default feature in Apple to be like super security like that. Like, don't they realize that most of their customer base are like me? That is, idiots. So like, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Insert everywhere at the end of time music. Yeah, Crash is fucking coming down with dementia. I'm a dog with dementia, dude. It's fucked up and terrible. Chat, are you early? Why, yes, you are, Bear. I see that you're here. I also saw that you beat Megaman 10 pretty quickly, all things considered. I didn't watch the whole stream. I didn't actually tune into it, but, I watched a little bit of the VOD towards the end. It's cool. I left a comment saying, hey, you definitely should try hard mode. It won't totally blow up in your face. But yeah, cool. Glad to see you here. Let me actually put myself on screen now, and yeah, all that stuff. We can actually get rolling. Unfortunately, I also look at that tiny 2-stream window. That's actually supposed to be, or the Firefox capture. That is supposed to actually be underneath it. Well, not exactly. Actually, never mind. Anyways, stop the music, stop the presses. We can actually play the video game now. Turn off the preview, save some frames. Oh yeah, I gotta like minimize Discord as well. All right, yeah. So here we are, Mega Man powered up. Well, let's get through the little intro sequence first, and I will warn you, the intro sequence is probably going to be loud because I don't think this game applies its sound settings until after you get to the main menu. So brace your asses, everybody. Loud, 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 loud. But yeah, Mega Man Powered Up is cool. I like the idea of it being a Mega Man 1 remake with like some cool things from the from Mega Man 2. And just the overall like, hey, you get to play with, oh my god, that's still super loud. At least in my ears it is. You get to play with like, the cool gimmick is that you get to play as the Robot Masters. That's the best part of this game, honestly.
Must continue.
Favorite game dev? No. Damn it, I ruined my own joke. But yes, favorite game dev Cap? Yeah, Cap, no Capcom. No Cap, but no com. It's crazy what they're doing these days. But yeah, let me just readjust the sound settings now that I had to screw everything up in order to, there we go. Alright, also, ominously no sound on the menu. It's weird, but, yeah, no, I like, I don't know. The aesthetic in Mega Man Powered Up, I would say is one that I don't love the chibi aesthetic for Mega Man Powered Up, but for anybody not familiar, like, this is what Inafune intended the Mega Man series' art style to be, but the NES just couldn't do it at the time. So it's at least fun to see a game in that intended art style, even if it's not one that I personally love and would not like to see in multiple games, but yeah, no, it's an interesting little game. Although I say little, it's going to be a long game because I'm going to do every single Robot Master in this game. I'm going to do my best to 100% this game. I've had to actually download like some save file type stuff because of the fact that some of this game's content was download only, and the servers for that are no longer up, but people made save files. So I have in fact unlocked, let's see. I have in fact gotten Roll as a secondary character. She's the only complete DLC character. Everybody else you can unlock manually. I plan to play through every single Robot Master in this game on hard mode. Not just Robot Masters, all characters in this game on hard mode. I don't know if I'm going to do it all sequentially, because we might be on this game for a long time. But eventually I do plan to kind of get everything done in this game. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's enough yapping. I think that's a good enough introduction to what Mega Man Powered Up is, so we can actually get going. But we're going to start off, of course, here as Mega Man, because it's a Mega Man game. You just gotta. And yeah, get to it.
The year 2000X. With the advancement of science, humans were able to create industrial humanoid robots.
I'll make a comment after this.
A robot by the name of Mega lived peacefully in the labs of the foremost authority in robotics, Dr. Light. But then, one day...
My big gripe is that the narrator says 2000X. It says 2000XX right there. Say one of the... Say it correctly, or don't say it at all. Anyways, yeah, hey, we actually get plot for Mega Man 1 in the game. We get Dr. Wily being like, "Hi, I'm gonna take over the world." Some of the textures in the text box aren't looking that good. Maybe that's some of the filters I have on the game that are maybe screwing things up. I'll work on that for the next stream and make sure that the text boxes look better.
Dr. Light, I'll be taking your precious robots. That is to say, what's this? A helper robot? They're just a pile of scrap metal with no special ability.
You're so mean, Dr. Wily. Why would you say that to me? I will have to go kick his ass now.
Are in trouble, Mega. Let's hurry to the lab.
Yeah, Grim can mauled about being called Mega, so that's something that a lot of people tend to be upset about in this game, and kind of the revisionism that goes on there, where it's like, mostly because of this game, the North American localization starts calling, instead of calling him Rock, they call him Mega, because Mega becomes Man, instead of Rock becoming Rockman, like in, the Japanese games. I understand the sentiment of why that pisses people off, but personally, I don't care. I know it messes with the entire rock and roll theme and all of the other musical references that the series goes on with, but like, I don't know. They decided to screw it up by calling it Mega Man early on instead of saying Rockman in the first place. It's just kind of like, it's fuck. It's all wrong at this point. Who cares? There's nothing to bastardize, but that's just me. Oh yeah, the VA work for this game is also great. Like, I like that this is probably the one interpretation of Wily that's not German that also sounds really good.
Wait! Stop! Dr. Wily!
Dr. Wily, you didn't destroy my entire ceiling yet. Come back.
Insanity! Using my robots to conquer the world!
I do like Chibi Dr. Light. He's kind of just a cool little guy. I like him.
Mega? What are you saying, my child?
Please, I really want to help everyone. But I don't know if I'm strong enough yet.
Mega.
Alright, I'll slap you together with a couple of random bits and bobs that are still around this destroyed laboratory.
Must be done. I must make the necessary preparations. Roll, could you please assist me?
Oh, here we go. We get the Magical Boy transformation. There he is, Mega Man. It's him. It's the blue boy.
I've adapted your arm
Very quickly. He managed to repair us before he even repaired the damn lab.
Then become your own, and you will be free to use them.
Well, Professor, here I go.
Listen, Mega. No,
Rather, Mega Man.
Yes, that's it. From this moment on, you shall be Mega Man.
Thanks for making me Mega Man. I'm really feeling powered up now. Anyways. It's probably what Rock said to Dr. Light back there. My audio is skipping badly? Why is my audio maybe I think maybe my audio didn't like me playing my soundboard there. Let me just minimize a couple things. Hold on. Is there anything else that I could probably close to save a little bit of performance? Close that. Firefox is closed. I can close the Discord window. Works. Close this. Alright, cool. This is so cute. You like this? Yeah, I don't know. Like I was kind of saying, I kind of, the chibi style is a little bit divisive, but at the same time, I feel like it is, you know, it's good for what it is. It could have been a lot more obnoxious. But, yeah, we get to actually play, like, the game now, so, like, a couple of differences from, like, you know, Mega Man 1. Obviously, we're in kind of 2.5D, the art style's already here. Probably the biggest one that I definitely don't like, because it's X-Series reminiscent, is the fact that you don't... Well, I shouldn't say it that way. It's just like the thing I don't like about the X-Series, that you can't shoot through walls in this game. The stages are a little bit more well-designed around that, but it is still kind of tricky to get your head around when almost every other Mega Man Classic game, if not every Mega Man Classic game, lets you shoot through walls. It's a little odd, but... You know, otherwise we're here at Mega Man 1 controls, so it is literally just jumping and shooting. There's no sliding, there's no charging, at least not yet. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But yeah, we get even an intro stage, very Mega Man X. Hey Zerter, welcome, welcome. The VA for Dr. Light here also voices him Mega Hunter X as well. It's pretty impressive how different he sounds between the two areas. Huh. I still have to play Maverick Hunter X, but that would be a cool thing to, experience, see how well Dr. Light's voice actor is there. The Mega Buster doesn't consume weapon energy. Yeah, it doesn't consume Wii. We're fine. It's a great use of initials. Having an intro stage get acquainted with the controls is a good addition. Yeah, I definitely think so. A lot of people kind of need the acquaintance with the controls. Though I definitely will say one thing that I need to get acquainted with is the fact that, like, you might notice that every time I try to move as Mega Man from a dead stop, there's kind of this... There's this, like, little hesitancy lock-in period before he actually starts running. Near as I could tell, that is completely intentional within the game. It's meant to make it so you can more easily, like, just nudge forward like this. But it also means that you, like, kind of have this kind of awkward, stilted movement. Also, you still kind of have some of the Mega Man 1 sliding forward type of physics. So this game is going to have some maybe awkward physics moments, but, you know, at least the jumping is still as normal, and I can use the D-pad to kind of do the quick inching forward kind of motion. So I think I can get used to it, but there definitely are some oddities about the controls in this game that need getting used to. You followed me?
I don't have time to fool around with the likes of you.
What took you so long to get out of here, Wily?
You can play with this.
Oh no, it's Big Eye. Bigger Eye, what are we gonna do? It's okay, Bigger Eye isn't that threatening. Just, it's going to take a while with a lot of iframes. I love the boss, I mean, I love a lot of the remixes in this game, but I really do love the boss remix for this one. It's kind of very, like, alright, here's Mega Man 1's music, but, like, instead of kind of this frantic, more, like, you know, Bit Crush kind of style, it's more like, okay, here's, like, kind of a almost trance type of effect going on with things. Think of Mega Man X Animal Crossing. Oh, yeah, no, I totally get that. That's probably one of the better chibi styles then, I think. All things considered. There's a time rate. Okay, whatever. We weren't doing well on time there because I was demonstrating stuff.
Look! Everyone's going haywire and turning violent!
Oh god, no!
Please, my robots, your friends, you must stop them.
Alright, Dr. Light, I will.
All of humanity.
I've also just noticed that this main menu is not, in fact, like a 3D place in, like how we were just in Dr. Light's lab to get equipped and become Mega Man. It's just a fucking 2D PNG in the background, and we're just superimposed on top of it. So, nice try, Capcom. You didn't need to skimp on the resources that much. Zerter, this is one of the game you always wanted to play but never found the copy to legally dump it and play it on EMU. Yeah, me too. Me too. Anyways. Anyways, yeah, which Robot Master do you want me to start with, y'all? We have, as usual, I'll start with anybody. I'm interestingly in the fact that I don't know much of, you know, I've definitely seen all this game before, but I don't remember, you know, all the layouts, so it'd be good to get used to some things. Alright, I see, Bomb Man. Alright, we'll do Bomb Man. I'll take first come, first serve as usual, just because we don't have enough for democracy here. But yeah, so, Bomb Man, hard mode, let's go.
Time for a big bang.
Oh yeah, every Robot Master also has a lot of banter in this game, so get used to a lot of yapping that's going to occur. Even more than just what I normally do. But yeah, we also get the introduction of things like count bombs that also weren't used in Mega Man 1. They weren't around until like Mega Man 5, which is... No, wait. Were they around until... I feel... No, they were definitely before 5, right? I'm probably just misremembering really badly right now. But yeah, you know, we get a lot of stuff from other Mega Man games that, you know, you don't normally get to see. Also, a lot of weird little collectibles like that down there. I think this is meant to be, like, for the... Yeah. So there's also a construction mode in this game, which was this... The really funny thing to think of is that this was the earliest version of, like, Mega Man Maker that ever existed, and was the only one that existed for a long time. The only official one, too, at that. So there used to be a Mega Man Maker before Mega Man Maker. It's crazy. Okay, the faster bullet speed is definitely going to be something to get used to. Especially considering that the Sniper Joe seems to, like, instantly shield himself. Oh, okay. I think I might actually have to do the thing where you shoot through his shields on hard mode. That's interesting. I'm glad that that trick works in this game. I had no idea that it would. I'll say, let's see. Killer bullets also seem to have homing properties on hard mode. Oh, bastard. Count bombs from Mega Man 6. Ah, okay. Mega Man Universe didn't get canceled, we would have had 2 official level makers. Yeah, we would have. But it's okay, we can get, like, Devil May Cry 16. It's fine. We get it, Capcom. This is one of your quote-unquote highly valued IPs. I mean, it's not like I'm still of the opinion where it's like, I don't really care if we get another official Mega Man ever again, but it would be nice. I wouldn't hate that. I think it would probably be alright. But, you know. It's okay. Which made you believe another thing. Oh yeah, oops. Oopsie. Not immune to schizo rambling and misinformation. Me saying shit that I don't really know. I only claim to be an expert at playing the Mega Man games, not remembering all the little intricacies of Mega Man. Boy, the killer bullets are real aggressive in this game. Holy hell. Oh, okay, this is actually one thing I do take issue with. The fact that this game decided that the 1-ups needed to be hearts instead of Mega Man heads? Why? That doesn't make much sense to me. Like, you had the model already for the little chibi Mega Man head. Why are you gonna suddenly make it so that way you have to have hearts? I don't understand. I guess maybe they didn't want to make the head of every single Robot Master. I guess that makes a little bit more sense thinking about it that way, but like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it would be that hard considering that you already have the heads of every Robot Master. Just need to make it a collectible item. Alright, no energy. I'm playing as everybody? Yes, eventually. I do plan on playing through as every single character and trying to get 100% in this game. All on hard mode, because I hate myself, apparently. I don't know. I think it'll be fun up until the point where I have to play Oil Man, Roll, and Mega. Just playing as Mega with just the kick is going to be abysmal, I feel. And I also get the feeling I'm gonna do really awfully as Oil Man too, because Oil Slider is not as awesome as it was in some of the Mag Mammal games. You in fact do not have, I don't believe you have iframes when you're using it, so, or their iframes are much less generous. Show my love for Megaman, of course. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So no head. It's kind of whack. All right, let's see. Okay, so also all the bosses have different AI in this game too. So like, it's not gonna be quite the same fight as you're used to at Bomb Man. Anyway, here's the dialogue.
Don't run off. Let's have a little fun with my explosives.
Bomb Man, you're scaring me.
Man, that's really dangerous. Stop setting off bombs.
You should have come the day before yesterday. I had some big boom booms then.
You mean 2 days ago? You should have come 2 days ago. Also, you didn't really respond to me there, Bomb Man. You just kind of said words. Okay, this is gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but I think I get the idea. Okay, so Bomb Man's just going to alternate between 2 small bombs and then 2 big bombs. Or maybe a jump in the middle. So I think this is supposed to be his desperation attack, the big bombs, but because of how hard mode just makes them very spammy with some of this kind of stuff, it's, yeah, it's just gonna be constantly using them. Oh, okay, you could just throw it overhead, too. That's good to know. Not expecting that. Oh, the icy physics are not going to help to dodge this. Okay, so it's a good idea to try to lead the bomb in case he decides to do an overhead throw at you. Uh-oh. Also, they all taunt as well, so that's fun. You get to have a game that that actively makes you mad as you attempt to do the game. I don't know. It's nice though overall. Like the every character has a lot of actual characterization in the game, which is just something that you don't get to see for most of the Mega Man games, especially in the classic series. And you know, you get to see a little bit of it in the X series, although it usually comes down to this robot is defending the explosive fortress, or you know, something that's in poorly translated English like that. Oh, it is weird to have to get used to a Mega Man game where I can't slide. After shit-talking the slide for so long, it is very much kind of this weird state of like, oh, it would actually be kind of nice to have, all things considered. Oh, wait, I get it. I could just jump straight up from wherever Bomb Man throws his bombs. I don't have to move so much. Or not. Maybe not. Alright, well, we got him. Bothers me despite only having pellets in this game, the boss have iframes akin to the games where you have charge shot to compensate for the longer duration. It feels like padding for the sake of padding. Maybe not padding for the sake of padding, I wouldn't say, but I would say padding for the sake of difficulty, certainly. It probably makes this game harder than at least just kind of, you know, straight up, you know, one-on-one bomb bait or pellet-based combat harder than it would be in Mega Man 1. Obviously, Bomb Man had a lot more health. Here took a lot longer to defeat than you know, he would have in the normal game.
I can repair these robots.
Thank goodness. Right, Mega?
You battled and defeated my robots without destroying them and brought them home. It's all
Thanks for telling me what I did, Dr. Light. Very natural dialogue. Well, hooray! We unlocked the Bomb Man playthrough. And we're gonna try to unlock all the other playthroughs. But yes, Hyper Bomb, the very good version in this game. You, it actually does contact explosions. It's nice. It feels like a real ass weapon. It's pretty cool. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time to use, I think. All right, what stage would y'all like to see next? And I can aim them. Oh yeah, true. It's actually just like Bomb from Kirby then at that point. That's actually good to know. Let's see. Let me update some of my little notes things down here. Okay. There we go. Ninja Master 1987, aka Rockman in Japan. Oh yeah, that is something I learned when I was making the thumbnail for this video. That apparently it's called Rockman in Japan instead of Mega Man powered up. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's kind of just Mega Man 1 on top of Mega Man 1 again. So like it's a kind of fitting name, but it definitely feels like maybe somebody in the marketing department was having a bit of a lazy day. So. You know. But yes, welcome to the stream. Right. I believe Zerter asked for Fireman last time, so I will, yeah, go for Fireman next. Which actually, speaking of, like, making the thumbnail for this game, that reminds me, it was unusually difficult to actually just find the logo for this game on, like, any search engine. Like, find it without with a transparent background, that is. Like, it's pretty easy to find in low quality with a white background, or if you go on like Sprites Inc., you can find the low, like the extremely tiny version with a transparent background, but that looks like crap when you blow it up, of course. I had to like go on some just kind of like random searching in Google for like some website that was like, you know, an old review site for the game, I believe, or like a collection of like random assets for the game, and only there could I actually find like the hotheads bounce in this game. That's weird. Only there could I actually find like a high quality asset for this game's logo. Okay, and without Ice Slasher, that's a foregone pack. We'll come back to that another day. I was simply simply communicating the fact that I was in disbelief this weekend when, for some reason, of all games, this one's logo was extremely hard to find. Oh boy, the extra speed of hard mode makes Fireman's stage very hectic. Also, the fact that these things shoot instantly on hard mode, it's a lot to get used to. I don't like some of the characterizations for this game. Fireman's new personality is perfect. Yes, I believe Fireman, they got completely right in this game. Iceman's a little weird, as we'll come to see. Oilman is not good. But Fireman is absolutely perfect. Like, this is the canon personality for Fireman in every incarnation of Fireman, as far as I and much of the rest of the community is concerned. So they really got it perfect. I love it. He goes from trash incineration robot to the flames of justice, which, how can you not love that? Oh, it hit me as soon as I jumped. Damn it. Not burned to the ground, but burned with the flame of justice. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Super Nerd, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I didn't start off with that typical line of mine of well, I say as if I invented it, but you know, anybody has any fun weekend activities, feel free to share. I have not too many things to talk about this time around because my weekend was mostly full of testing to make sure that this game worked, and then also just various household stuff that I had to do. Oh, bad timing. Alright, take the iframes, just go. Alright, sweet. They have an edit mode just like Mega Man Maker. Yeah, I was actually talking a little bit about how this game has one of the first kind of like construction modes. I think the only official construction mode in all of Mega Man, and it was predated Mega Man Maker. It was pretty cool. Knowing Capcom, the only way that Powered Up gets re-released is in a compilation with the other handheld games, but it ends up being Switch exclusive. Yeah, that would be unfortunate, but I guess it would be nice for just at least... I knew that was gonna go wrong, and I still let it just happen. it would be nice to just see it more available somewhere instead of on a console that, or a handheld device that absolutely nobody still gives a shit about. PSP has no games, just like the PS5 and the PS3. It just seems that, I don't know, if it's odd numbered or it rhymes with 3, it's not gonna have games. There we go. Though the entire time you played this game on PSP, they were still getting at least one new level uploaded every week. Oh wow, I didn't know how active this game really was, you know, when it was out. I only knew, of course, pretty much after the fact that the game, whenever the game was relevant. Yeah, killer bullets are actually kind of becoming a problem in this game. They're, hard mode at least, very fast, and while they always appear in the same place at the screen, it's kind of inconvenient placement, all things considered. Alright, nope, screwed that up. Iframes it is. Okay, well, now no more killer bullets to deal with, but now we got tackle fires. Okay, wow. I feel like maybe I should have done some normal mode playthroughs first, because this is a lot to maybe get used to, all in one. Then again, I guess it's best because I don't start messing up my own timing by, getting used to the normal mode timing and then being unable to adapt to it. Ooh, that's an extra life. I want to use Hyper Bomb. Give me that. Give me that! Alright, I'll just rush through. That's fine. I thought maybe I'd actually be able to destroy the hothead pretty elegantly, but that works too. Fan base was super loyal, kept the series going with uploaded levels. I did see somewhere that there was a, oh my god, why did I have to press A instead of start to switch? Ow. That there was, in fact, a, someone had, like, a save file uploaded of, like, every single, thing that had ever been uploaded to the powered up, servers, which is a lot of data. I did not download that one, but I did down at least all the, official ones, I believe, so I could play some of those later. Megaman 2 enemy. True. Al Gore's less known book, Inconvenient Placement. Yeah, it's a good one. A bunch of people did like the future Mega Man games with the assets, like Heatman layout, but Fireman, the boss at the end. Oh, yeah, definitely, like a similar recreation of that. I remember a lot of people just kind of, at least for some reason, a lot of the stuff I saw on YouTube back in the day was just a lot of people like, I'm gonna put the party ball at the end instead of a boss. It's like, okay, a little weird. You had bosses available, but sure. I remember this game has enemies with specific weapon weaknesses. I hope not. I tend not to enjoy that type of thing. Anyways, here he is in his full glory, and he's gonna burn me to the ground, dude.
Fire! Burn! Burn! My justice burns hotly. Evil beware.
Fireman, why are you...
Southern and extremely paranoid, just how I like him.
By the fire of justice, I am certain
Also,
for evil.
righteous.
Fire!
Okay, and he has the wave burner. Okay, I get the feeling that I'm gonna game over here. Because on the one hand, it does seem at least like Fireman no longer has just absolutely weirdo AI where he starts spamming you down, but does have really good area control. And I am very bad at bosses that have good area control. Okay, I kinda get it. He does retaliatory attacks. Now, if I had one more life to work with, this probably would be a bit more doable. I guess Fireman always had retaliatory attacks. But it was harder to notice in the old AI pattern. Oh, that was lucky. Alright, well. Yeah, just like the NES, more aggressive play makes Fireman more aggressive. I think I can try that again. I could do Fireman stage one more time. That wasn't too bad now that I understand what's going on. Yeah, less wave burner, more charged fire wave. I got the wrong name. Mabi. Unfortunately, my impatience is probably going to be the end of me. I don't feel like waiting for screw bombers, even though I kind of need to. I guess I could pull out the hyper bomb. That's always an option. Let's see, you played the game when it came out, or when it was maybe 2 years before the servers closed. The community definitely kept you playing a bit longer, though downloading levels was annoying because PSP save size. Oh yeah, I imagine that this handheld probably ran out of space pretty quickly. I think if I had had this as a handheld game as a kid, I probably would have been absolutely all over it because of the Mega Man Maker aspect that it had. That would have definitely been like, oh, well, this is like my infinite source of entertainment type game. I never have to buy another product ever again. I probably would have gotten so many hours out of it. I'm happy to be finally playing it now. You know, that is probably the best, one of the best things about actually the streaming experience with you guys so far, is just the fact that, like, this entire thing is an excellent excuse for me to actually play new games. Play games that I have had in my backlog forever, but just have never given myself, you know, never bothered myself to actually commit to playing. And a lot of Mega Man games are even in that catalog, so, like, it's extra perfect. I get to both center my channel around a theme, and I get to do games that I've been meaning to play for a long time. And then also have the benefit of a growing community. It's a win-win-win. Me too. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you're very happy to be along for the ride. Okay. Ah! Okay. Screw bombers are like evil in this game, man, I swear. Not used to them having such, you know, hyper speeds. Okay. Eliminate tackle fires and go! Get this one. Go! Okay. Get out of here, God. Leave me alone, guys. I can't believe you guys got paid so much to attack me. How much does Fireman owe you dudes? Huh. Thinking about it, I think jumping down there is basically like a certain guarantee of being hit. Like, there's no way to not get hit by that fire thing unless you, like, hop right in front of the hothead. So let me just switch over to Hyper Bomb then. There we go. Three hyper bombs, and he's done. Alright, now to face the Turbo Big Eye. Alright, okay, Turbo Big Eye, what you got for me? Hopping straight onto my skull. Wonderful. I don't think the Turbo Big Eye was very well thought through. Want more Mega Man games with Playable Robot Masters? Still got both the Day of the Limelight games and Rock Force. Yeah, I believe I've played all of those, in fact. Or at least played one of the Day of the Limelight games. All of them are very good. I love the concept of being able to play as the Robot Masters, just because it's, like, very different kind of gameplay compared to, you know, playing as Mega Man. Like, obviously they all have these cool different weapons and stuff to do with it, so it's like, you know, that's the most fun aspect of it for me. Okay, the spacing on Fireman. Yeah. That fire wave, that is a lot to try to play around. Forgive me for trying to focus here for a second. I think I need to go quiet. Jackass Fireman. Okay, if I go too far away, then he just does that. Okay, can't really jump high enough to get over the high shot. You'd like to jump over both the Fireman and the Fire Wave at the same time, but he doesn't really want to make that easy to do. He doesn't like to align up with that. He likes to line up specifically to make that difficult. Yeah, he's still programmed for shooting when you hit him.
Warning!
And once you're a certain distance away. And he turns around whenever you shoot him, too. Okay, you can at least jump over him. Okay, actually turn around fire. Okay. There, get him. There we go. Okay, woo! I don't know how I'm gonna do that as Oil Man in the future. I don't feel like that's gonna work. Maybe I won't do hard mode on every character. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get better. Maybe the fact that Oil Man can move fast will make that better. By the way, whew, God, okay. Capcom does a lot of handheld Megaman collection that will cover all the GB, GBC, GBA games, the PSP games, the JP exclusive PSP ports of Mega Man Legends. That'll be enough for a volume 1 or 2. I think that would actually be pretty cool. I don't think they need to release it all in that giant of a mega collection. I mean, obviously they've already, you know, they've released the Battle Network collection. They've also done, you know, the Zero collection as separate things, right? So those probably wouldn't be in the a handheld collection. But, you know, they do have at least, like, to have all the Game Boy games in one place would be very nice. And you want to throw in Powered Up in there to make 6 games in a package, then why the hell not? I wouldn't be opposed to something like that. Ugh. Firestorm's still absolutely busted. Good to know that my goat isn't washed. Let me see if I can't save real quick. I mean, the game is auto-saving, but it would be nice to have one. Alright, where to next, everybody? Give me a suggestion. I want to fight more mans and get completely trounced on the fact that I got 0 lives. Guts? Alright, time for platforming. I do find it very interesting in this game that you can just select the difficulty you want to play each level at.
I got it covered.
Like, you don't have to do everything on hard mode, or everything on normal if you want to. It's definitely just kind of cool to be able to gradually ease yourself into certain challenges. Like, say if you've played the game a bunch and you're very used to how normal mode feels. Okay, anyways. If you're very used to how normal mode feels, you can, you know, switch and be like, okay, let me play Time Man stage on hard mode because I'm used to his stage, like, the most of any of them. You know, then you can do that. You don't have to go for everything all at once, but it is just still kind of a, I don't know, it's unusual means of going about game difficulty that you don't see often repeated in game development. Take that? Yeah, so that... what do you mean? That never happened. You were hallucinating. Don't streamers have, like, forget-me beams that they send out at their fans? Or is that just, is that reserved for idle VTubers? Because if that power is reserved only for idle VTubers, then I don't think it's really quite worth it. But if I have a forget-me beam, then you bastards better forget that embarrassment just happened. You can remember me dying to Toadman all you want, but me dying to that pit is unacceptable. Guy's less tanky here. Yeah, thankfully they made the Picket Man a lot less awful to deal with in this game. But, you know. Hold on. Oh, I forgot I have to be on the edge of that platform. Damn it. Okay. That'll be something to keep in mind for next time. But yeah, especially on hard mode, it's definitely balanced by the fact that both the Picket Men and the Sniper Joes have, you have to actually just shoot through their shields, because they don't give you enough time in between them shooting and you shooting them to actually get back at them. If you start singing, does that make me an idle VTuber? I don't think so. I think I would actually have to have a lot more trappings of one to be considered one. Oh, right, I could literally jump onto that platform up there. I realized that like half a second too late and committed wrongly. I think to become an idle VTuber, I would have to kind of like always keep an upbeat attitude, never talk about politics, remain single forever, which, well, okay, that one's kind of... You can't see it, but my fucking hands are, like, in my eyes right now. Fuck my big chungus life. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with the idle thoughts anymore, but, like, there's some of that shit, and then also act, like, cute, I guess, and, try to give a boyfriend experience light type thing going. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm just gonna throw myself in the pit again! There's no point! Just take another game over at this point! Holy shit, what is wrong with me today? Just jump on the fucking platform, dude! Like, holy hell! Yeah, it is a highlight. I'm very much face-palming. More than that, though, it's like my fingers just digging right into my corneas over how shameful that is. I can't quite bleach my eyes, but maybe if I, like, press them hard enough, I'll, you know, unrecord what just happened. How is this the hardest part of the fucking stage for me? Unbelievable. Alright. Yeah, there's gonna be no chance of a high score in all this. So much politics on these remakes, which Mega Man 1 and Mega Man X did well, so we could have gotten continuations. Yeah, between this and Maverick Hunter X, it would have been nice to have kind of more recreations in the future. But alas, no powered up 2 for us. No playing as Quick Man and moving at light speed through levels. I mean, they kept the scoring system probably just because, well, hey, it's Mega Man 1. We already had to implement it for old style. Might as well keep it in for new style. Okay, focus up again. Oh, you... They did sincerely make Gutsman stage way harder than in the original. Because they actually decided they wanted to use these lifts more than once. Need to go to the shop real quick. Yeah. If only I had beat calls in this game, that would be nice. Oh, fuck off. That is exactly what I was supposed to do. I mean, yeah, of course it's harder than playing on hard mode, but even without, like, you know, the hard mode difficulty, like, it is still just... That is a much meaner jump to have to actually make than anything that was ever expected of you in the original Mega Man game. I'm getting seriously tilted at actually dying there constantly because I don't feel like slowing down and waiting for the damn platform to come back a second time. I shouldn't have to wait. But if I just stop holding on the controller for like half of a second, then I don't get to do the thing. And that's kind of tilting me very badly right now. It's just the minor thing of, oh, if I let off the gas for half of a second, then that's enough to kind of throw off the rhythm, and I get thrown into the pit. I could accept the fact that I am failing to remember to do that, but I am not accepting the fact that it is something that I actually have to observe. Otherwise, I die. It's like I'm not respecting the sight line, basically. I can forgive myself for not respecting the sight line, but I think I'm mad that there is a sight line to begin with. Right, maybe I'll just try the lower path again. Oh, nope. Okay, guess we're on Mr. Bones' Wild Ride a second time. And I thought I might have been better timed with the above path, and I wasn't. I could do it in one rotation, but the pixel perfect jump is hard. Yeah. I'm not gonna try for it anymore. And the ice physics controls struck again. Alright. Y'all, just let me know when you're sick of seeing Gutsman's stage, and we can maybe not play Gutsman's stage. We can give it a break. I almost died there again. Okay. Maybe I won't commit to playing everything on hard, actually. This is kind of a pain in the ass. I'll maybe just do the main playthrough on hard, because I have to do at least one hard mode playthrough in order to unlock all the different characters, so... Maybe going back to normal mode after this won't be such a bad thing, after all. After all, it would be asinine to say something like, I have to play Mega Man 10 on hard mode every time I play Mega Man 10. Game over on Gutsman again, you gotta punish yourself for playing Racist Man instead. Oh, go fight Oil Man? I will... Okay, hold on. Okay, we're down here. Okay, there we go. Alright. I will acknowledge the fact that Oil Man in fact does have blackface characteristics now, and I will say that is a bad thing. It is better that he was reworked for the NA version. I kind of like his NA recolor design, but I don't know. I guess that's just me. I've just had the discussion multiple times in the channel. I'm not interested in rediscussing that, you know, blackface is indeed bad and Oil Man kind of does it. It's a fair point, but I think we've talked about it like 8 times between all of us, so I think for the rest of the playthrough, I'm probably just gonna drop it. Okay, fucking bladers. Alright, there we go. Well, oh, wait, hold on. I think I actually can get this. Right? Yeah, okay. I do actually like how, Powered Up has multiple different types of destructible blocks. It's not just, you know, Guts blocks, like in the original. I don't know why I find that so amusing, but I do. Oil Man's lips could be tinier. That would probably be the cherry on top to make the design better. Alright, hey, we have 3 lives going into Gutsman. Please don't game over again, Crash. I'm begging you. I'm begging myself.
Guts.
Don't do that.
Hey, men only. Little boys don't belong.
Excuse me. I'll have you know that my name is Megaman.
Punch out and go home.
I think I belong here, Gutsman.
You big idiot! What'll happen to me if I get fired?
I love how Gutsman thinks that,
With me.
I guess, maybe the fact that small child won't get off of his construction site, he's going to get fired. Oh, good. Gutsman still has the unbelievably long earthquake time that he does in the original Mega Man. I say, oh, good, when I actually kind of completely hate that. Also, yeah, Gutsman does his best Drill Man impression, and does a real good job at it, unfortunately. Oh, alright, you literally pulled the ground up from under my feet there. Kind of a dick move, bro. Alright. Ready, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, I saved myself. Good. Gutsman was also taught, yeah, TM28, dig. He should have learned Earthquake. Well, actually, he learned Earthquake too. Yeah, damn. He has all the ground type moves. Good thing he's not as busted as he was in Mega Man RPG. Otherwise, we would have been having much of a problem. Hey, it's Super Arm. It's still Super Arm, so, you know, kind of an issue. But hey, one great thing about Mega Man Powered Up's redesigned levels is just the fact that there are more Super Arm blocks everywhere. So, like, you can actually use the weapon in more than, like, 2 stages. It's kind of nice. I will also say, there is one thing I do weirdly like about this game that isn't in the other games, is the fact that every name is stylized as one word. It's Gutsman as just one word with no space in the middle. That's how I type Mega Man normally, unless I have to make, like, a video title, because otherwise, you know, then the rest of the internet will bitch at me for putting in the name wrong, or, like, the algorithm won't pick it up. But, like, I stylize things all of them as one word, and this game also does that. I appreciate this game for doing that. I think it's really good. Hold on. Let me reset the mouth. Oh, yeah. Mouth is real desynced. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, Gutsman is one of the most broken characters in this game. I remember that. Yeah, he can just fucking make super arm blocks at will and make his own platforms. And it breaks most of the enemy bosses because of the ability to create platforms in the middle of the arena. It's a doozy. I can't wait to play as Gutsman. It'll be very, very fun. Yeah, trap every boss in blocks and then force damage through the blocks so they can never hit you. It is, yeah. Gutsman's pretty evil to play as. Well, you know, you gotta have some broken characters to balance out the not-so-broken characters. But, alright. What stage, everyone? What's next? Come on, bring it. I already did the hardest platforming challenge in this game, probably. So, you know, I don't think it can get much worse. Looks at Iceman. Maybe Iceman is much worse. Although I do remember that the stupid propeller platforms are not, they're not RNG in this game. I do know that they have fixed patterns in this game, like 100%. That is a core memory of mine, being like, oh my god, this game is not the absolute abysmal dog shit that the original one is.
I'll finish this.
Turns out trying to buff any of the weapons that are predominantly dog water usually results in them being OP instead. Yeah, usually because it's like, oh, well, here's this one thing about them that, like, if this property was applied, then they would be amazing. That's the only way we can think to actually fix the weapon. Unfortunately, that works too well. I do like all the little touches to the enemy graphics, like where, well, one, like that, where the blader can unalive itself, and two, if it like barely skids off of a platform, it kind of like has those little sweat beads around it. There are very nice things about this art style, I will say. We'll do Oil Man next, Super Nerd. I saw your recommendation there. There'll be time to play with Oil Slider after this, which certainly is a weapon of all time. It's a speedrunner's dream, but for someone who doesn't really map out stages that far ahead in advance, it's kind of a nightmare. Do appreciate Powered Up making Cutman stage a lumberyard forested area instead of nondescript factory. Yeah, it was kind of weird being like, look kids, come to Monsterland, see the building, to go and fight Cutman, and it is cool to see like, oh wow, it's like properly like, you know, lumber themed. It's nice. Oh, that wasn't it. Oh, that's right, I can just like swap weapons in this game. I don't have to go into the awkward and clunky menu every single time. That's cool. Let's see, didn't I have another button map to shoot, or did I turn that off? I did, I turned that off, okay. Okay, these things are a lot different. I thought it was just gonna be the standard up and down pattern that the, or the right over your head pattern that the original games once did. Apparently not. Rolling cutters are much more aggressive in this version of the game. Just like the fleas. Get the hell out of here, fleas. Oil Man playthrough is unironically a masochist sweat dream, so is the roll playthrough. Yeah, kinda. Although I would argue that probably the Just Mega playthrough, where you only have a kick, is probably even worse. Because I think Roll at least has some range with her broom. For a melee weapon, as far as a melee weapon is considered, I don't believe that range is really a word I would use to describe Mega's kick in unarmored mode. So, yeah, that's gonna be an interesting playthrough when we get there. I do like that the octopus batteries are, you know, speed on this difficulty. It is nice, because now they actually pose a threat. Crash actually isn't quick switching. What universe have you been transported to? Well, a universe where the pause menu feels very awkward and clunky to Crash. That's the universe that you're stuck in. So I will actually bother to use quick switching a little bit more often. It's just my opinion that if I were to, you know, put my cursor over a weapon and then use the same button that I use to get into the item menu, I should exit with that weapon, not that I should have to also press A to confirm that that's the weapon that I want before I go. I thought I was supposed to be able to aim this. Oh, is it like a left versus right kind of thing? No? Maybe that's a bomb man only kind of thing. I don't think I can do anything with that. Oh my god, the swarm. I get that it's like one low bouncer and then one high bouncer. I guess I should have backed off and let the low bounce go, and then come back for the high bounce. Very obnoxious that is, though. Only Bomb Man gets the aiming. Ah, I see. Forgot Rock was a playable character. Yeah, it's a little hard for me to forget that there's a character that's just that shit in the game. But, you know, purposefully so. So it's great. I did actually beat Gutsman. We're here after beating Gutsman on the first try, actually. It was just his stage that was an absolute pain in the ass to deal with. Also, why the hell are these super arm blocks here if there's nothing to do with them on this screen? Lame. Okay, I will still definitely be using the pause menu to switch a lot of the time because I like consistency, but anyways. Yes, see, Bear gets it. Quick switching is a bit of an ew moment. Quick switching is only good in Mega Man 11. Fight me. Because you actually have directional selection.
I can't believe it. Dr. Wily was right. You've changed into a bad robot.
Cutman, no, you're only like 3 years old.
You're an evil
You've been
fighting
brainwashed.
robot now. I'm
gonna stop you, Mr. Megaman.
Just use the pause menu, then use quick switch. I completely agree, except in Mega Man 11, where you can actually use a weapon wheel instead, and just as long as you remember what direction the weapon is, you can 100% of the time switch to it without the inconsistency of going left to right. Yeah, exactly. I just prefer having weapon wheel. My opinion is objectively correct, and therefore it's only good in Mega Man 11. Don't you know the online person's fallacy by this point? Any opinions that are made are objectively the correct one according to that person. And there is no room for interpretation or other people's opinions. I know how to argue with the worst of them, and that's a skill I will forever be proud of, I guess. Okay, Cutman, you have... Yeah, that attack. I knew that was coming, but I didn't know that he was just gonna lob it fucking right at my head. Thought it was gonna go along the ground the entire time. Even Roll can bully the crap out of him. Oof. Well, you know, Roll's got moxie. It's understandable. But it is a little sad to see Cutman have just absolutely no spine, but I get it. He's characterized to be like, you know, literal toddler, so... Cutman not taking knockback is certainly something to deal with, though. But if you keep him shooting, he'll always be jumping. Okay, there we go. That wasn't as bad. He was in a much better position that time. Okay, and it seems if you spam shoot, Cutman is much less likely to actually use the regular rolling cutter, and he'll just stick to his super attack. Much easier rhythm to deal with.
Alright.
You okay?
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't call dying to the first jump several times a skill. It's a debuff. Then Roll became the Zero of classic Mega Man. Yeah, it's true. Everybody saw Roll with the broom in this game, and they were like, what if that but better? And decided that she should be Zero, and every other fan work after that. I personally think it would have been fine to keep her, you know, as is for, without, like, a combo or any of the other, like, cool, you know, Zero double jump or dash type tech that she tends to get in other games. I think it would have been fine to just make it so that she does the exact same kind of like one weapon or one broom swing, and then that broom swing just does like a charge shot's worth of damage or something, you know, to help balance her out. All right, Super Nerd said Oil Man last time, so we're going for Oil Man. Given Roll's abilities throughout the official games, I think there's a case to make that Roll could body every X-Series character. I only remember her from this game. I don't remember her ability in this game being all that good. So maybe you can refresh me in the other official games what abilities Roll ends up having. Ah, yes, the combination of Needle Harry and Metal. Genuinely a pretty formidable opponent. Oh yeah, the oil is also weird where you can only inch across it or jump across it. They also kind of make that wop kind of meme sound effect that was very popularized by SpongeBob, which makes me laugh. Also, crazy cannons are in this game. Fuck crazy cannons. They're awful for the exact same reason they're awful in Mega Man 2, and that's because that they kind of pop, their bullets pop on screen before they do. And therefore they jump scare you all the damn time. Alright. Cool. Base is already the dash and double jump, though. Yeah, it is kind of sad that Capcom forgot that Base has had a double jump this whole time. Ever since Mega Man and Base, they just said, Maybe not. Which sucks, because it's like, oh, well, that would be good. Like, use what you have. Give people the Mega Man X-type shit that they've been craving. I mean, hell, give us more bass. That's exactly what we're craving. It was true for music pop audiences in, like, the 2010s, and it's true for, Mega Man fans always. Let's see, according to Tatsunoko v Capcom, roll can canonically lift over 20 tons. Huh. Nice. Roll in Mega Man base is basically all three of the X8 navigators in one. Oh. True. True. She would be, very much good. Roll would clean the broom and throw out water buckets at people. That's all I remember she can do. I guess that was pretty effective, all things considered. Did I just accidentally mute the game? Oh, I did. Okay. I didn't think I made that many motions all in one, but I guess I did. Oh, crazy cannons also turn around in this game. Interesting. I might as well just go on the underside again. Kept the dash afterwards. Yeah, at least base gets to keep that, which, I mean, I guess is fair, right? Having a double jump really breaks a lot of level design for the classic series. You can't design something for both Mega Man and base fairly if base can also just double jump. And also has a dash ability that still makes him, you know, reduce in height. Base is canonically better to all the X-Series characters by account of him being able to double jump out of a dash. Oh yeah, shit, he can. That is crazy. See, Wily already did build the strongest robot. Zero was completely unnecessary. That's why it's not part of my headcanon that Base had to have canonically died somehow for Wily to create Zero, because otherwise Base would have absolutely bodied the shit out of Zero. Almost certainly not true based on whatever measure of power level you want to give things in the Mega Man series, but damn it, I'll believe that it's real. Alright, what got rid of these? Bombs? No, not bombs. Was it rolling cutter? No. What other weapons would have been? Definitely would have been Ice Slasher. We don't have oil yet, so that doesn't make sense. And then, who's the other one we don't have? Elec? That doesn't make sense either. So I feel like I should have whatever this is, unless it is a, like, specific to Robot Master power. I think it might be a specific to Robot Master power. Maybe I just don't have it. Anyways. Yeah, Zero being canonically weaker than Base on account of him being Ship of Theseus 3 times. Meanwhile, Base just didn't die once. Base is just kind of built different. Ouch. Well, that didn't work. At least the fire burns out. Oh, there's a ceiling up there. Okay. Good, I could still make the jump. Just barely. I think it must, yeah, if the logic is that you can't double jump out of a dash because you already used, you know, the boost to do the dash, and you can't do it again for the double jump. I think Base has the, Base maybe gets the unique ability to do both because of those head fins. Maybe instead of using the boost that's in his feet to double jump, he just, like, really quickly, like, flaps his head fins, and, that is what, launches him airborne. Energy balancer? Oh, did I just have some energy get balanced? That's nice. Didn't even notice. Anyways, I do remember Oil Man being kind of a pushover of a fight.
Don't you got a place near your house for Phillips?
Oil Man, let's go home.
No, I only have flatheads at home, not Phillips.
Even if that just slipped out, we are still gonna do this. Yeah, it's showtime.
Alright. Yeah. Oil Man makes a mess of the field, but he does not actually that difficult from what I recall. Of course, I am managing to make it way worse. I think I just need to stand close to him and not slip. All right. If I get Oil Man into a cycle, it should probably be pretty easy to do. If I get out of that cycle, then that's my own fault. Base has practicality with head fins, with Zero has style with main. I'd argue the head fins also give him style. I love Base's head fins. Okay, so he does also just jumping like that. Okay, so he'll jump if you shoot at him. If he's not already jumping. Okay, he'll jump multiple times, not just one. Okay, and the oil slider's a really good way for him to kind of break out of the stick close to him type of pattern. And then because he could chain it together multiple times, it's not really a good time to predict when he'll stop. Okay. Oh, Rock. Mega Man, stand up a little faster, why don't you? There we go. Also, Crash Man does jump as he shoot. Yeah, he does have a little bit of Crash Man DNA in him.
You okay?
If I shoot during the walk animation. Yeah. No, I noticed that. I noticed that. And maybe I didn't say it very well, but that is what I meant to say. It's just that you can do multiple jumps as well during that. Oil Slider, one of the weapons of all time. If you can get used to it, it's probably pretty cool. Otherwise, you're just gonna be heading straight into the pit.
Well done, Megaman.
I have my hand wrist deep inside of Oil Man's brain. It's very goopy in here. I hope that I cleaned my hands before this, otherwise he's going to die of sepsis.
All thanks to your efforts.
Considering Base was expressly designed to take after a Cobra, Tixley makes him Snake's text. What? Take. It would be a crash stream if I didn't trip over my words at least once. Considering that Base was expressly designed to take after a Cobra, it technically also makes him Snake Man 2.0. Oh shit, true. That is really cool. And I do like that design. Oil Slider, aka God I Miss Hell Wheel. I don't. I don't. I'm fine without it, thank you. I like having control of where I'm going. I like not slipping and sliding and causing chaos everywhere. It's the same reason why in real life I don't know how to ride a bicycle. I have no interest in learning how to ride a bicycle because you know what? Walking is a much more stable and maybe not nearly as fast, but still a pretty convenient means of transport. I have no need to ever learn how to ride a bicycle or use a skateboard. Just got the oil slider, so isn't that point moot? Well, I got it. I doesn't mean I have to use it. Alright, where to next? We got Iceman, Electman, and Time Man. Then probably, I don't think I'm gonna do more hard mode playthroughs after this. It's probably very, very irritating to do so on all of the Robot Masters. Probably just more normal mode playthroughs.
Stop and freeze!
Because honestly, this is fun. I'm proving that I can do it as Mega Man, and I probably still could do it as the other Robot Masters. But, well, that Pang Pang just fucking died. But I feel like I maybe don't want to turn Mondays into high-stress irritation streams constantly, because I might get a little bit miffed if I have to continue doing a lot of hard mode stuff on especially some of the worst Robot Masters, so... Oh right, shield attackers are like abysmally slow in this game. Ice physics are crazy, and you also don't have the typical water physics of Mega Man games. cool party man. Cool party man indeed. Also, a very loud water entry sound effect. Oh my god. Okay, so I got this one up here, that one over there that I can't quite make the jump to. Maybe I can. No, I can't. Okay. Then does the Heat Man thing after the third block here. Okay. Get the hell out of here, shield attacker. Ew, jump up. Okay, I had to go left a little bit. Okay, shield attacker is going to be as irritating as possible. It is doing its job, it's getting its pay. 2, 3. Oh. Missed the timing. Well, it seems it's blocked by the Yoku block even when the Yoku block isn't there. There we go. Cool. Indestructible. Everyone, can you join? Of course you can. Welcome to the stream. Hope you like Mega Man Powered Up, because we're playing Mega Man over here. I'm also dying as Mega Man over here. Not a very good first impression, I admit, but trust me, I can do this on hard mode. I've only been live for an hour and a half, and I've gotten to like 6 Robot Masters. I have Mega Man credentials. Just forget that moment happened, and we can all get on with our lives together. Footholder. Footholder indeed. Footholder gaming, unfortunately. But I hope you're doing well, Indestructible. Thanks for joining us. This is my first time playing Mega Man Powered Up. It's not my first time seeing Mega Man Powered Up. I played this game, or not played this game. I watched this game many times as a kid. Watched people, you know, watched people play as all the various Robot Masters. Thought this game looked cool as hell. And now that I stream, I have an actual chance to convince myself to go through my backlog and actually start playing the games. So I'm enjoying my time here. Seriously? Alright. 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 Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, just slip right off. I feel like I was holding the controller for like maybe like just a couple frames of input there, and just happened to be right on the edge. Oh well. Anyways. I don't know. In terms of other things to talk about, I have some great news for me anyways, is that my job does currently have there's a baseball game that we're, got tickets to go to, that the office will distribute to us for free. I'm electing to not go because I don't like sports, and the last 2 times I've been to the baseball games, they weren't abject torture and misery, but they were very hot days in direct sunshine at a thing that I don't really care for with crappy food and crappy drink. So I am going to very conveniently take a work from home day on that day, so that way it's just, aw man, not going to the baseball game, everybody, but I'll work hard back at home, right? Haha, right? And no one will be any the wiser. I mean, I also just told my boss that that's my plan anyways, and she's like, yeah, alright, that makes sense. Have fun. Hold on, let me get rid of this guy, because I would like to actually just see if this jump is possible. Yeah. Takes a long time ago, it's fun. Oh, nice. Can't believe Powered Up of all games would warrant having a potential death compilation. I mean, I am playing it on a high difficulty, so I can't even enjoy the pleasure of the $8 hot dog. $8 hot dog? Where the hell are you? It's probably more like 12 here. I can't exactly say where here is because of, my own identity protection and all that, but the food's fucking expensive, man. Okay, that's a fireman only situation. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I don't, it's not a good deal for my money. And also, yeah, I'm not a big fan of hot dogs anyways. I'm much more of like a bratwurst kind of guy. So, no, I don't find the pleasure in it. And yeah, maybe there's some fun in talking to my coworkers, but only a couple of them I'm like, you know, real good associates with. And I don't know. It's also not as fun because people can't drink. Not everybody can drink all that much because they still have to drive home afterwards. So, yeah. It's just a long, boring experience out in the sun for me. Not my cup of tea. Especially when I just don't care at all for sports. And oh my god, being in the stadium where like I know every sport is sort of like this, but like especially in American sports where it's just like, okay, you there's going to like every 10 seconds be like a make some noise kind of jumbotron thing going off, and everybody is just going to be screeching at the top of their lungs because what a sign told them to. Yeah, no, sensory nightmare. Like, goodbye. I'm not dealing with that. So, yeah, absolutely nothing in it for me, being at the sports ball stadium. I'm curious, considering that I have an audience of nerds. Do any of you like sports in any way? Because the only sport that I kind of tolerate is hockey. I think hockey's kind of fun to watch, but even then I'm not going on my way to go to like a hockey game. Oh, that's a 1-up. I want that. Ah, damn it. Okay. Nice Fables Horizon. Cool. I don't think so. I've been to... Oh, God. Hold on. It's a crazy razy here about to beat my skull in. You don't drink, so you've been to a dirt track area. It's the closest to a stadium you've been. Fair enough. I don't really drink very much either. I'm not... It's part of the reason I don't enjoy stadium stuff like that, right? Like, I enjoy ciders. I don't... And, like, margaritas and... the fruity flavored stuff. I hate beer. Beer is awful. It's just carbonated bread, and bitter. So, not really something I enjoy. I'm gonna go to a sports team. Big teams are playing. Small team games are where your speed, since less aggravating. Fair. I guess I haven't been to a small team game, but yeah. Also, Iceman's bipolar for some reason, or multiple personality. It's kind of weird. Anyways, I'm probably going to die, considering my health bar. But I'll try my best. Oh, that's right. He does this. Oh, he also does the short one. I forgot he does that. Alright. I guess he just does it in the same positions each time. Alright, we could do that stage one more. I died kind of stupidly twice, so I think that I'll be able to get this done a little bit easier now. Now that as long as I don't just slip off and die into some random spikes like a moron. Let's see, you don't go out of your way to watch sports, you go to a baseball game with your family every now and then. On the off chance it's a wrestling event locally, you'll definitely go to that. Alright. Interesting. None of my family even has like the sports genes in them. Both of my parents couldn't care less for sports. It was never a big thing around the house, so I never got even instilled with you know, the fun of watching people run around with a ball from them. In fact, it's funny, I was talking there was one time me and my dad were just like waiting in the airport to catch our flight. And we were just like actually sitting down, taking a drink at the bar. And that was like, we're just kind of bored shooting the shit, and I look and I'm like, I still have no idea how this football game is even played that's going on the screen right now. Like, what's even happening? It's like, all right, son, I'm not much of a, you know me, I'm not much of a sports person myself, but I've learned how football works in the basics just so that way I could go to a sports bar and enjoy myself. And he told me the basics of football, and I completely forgot everything about it afterwards, but it is just this very funny moment of just like, yeah, no, I don't, no one in our family knows sports, and it'll stay that way. I don't think I could even reasonably be good friends with somebody who can make sports like one of their top hobbies. It's like so alien of a situation for me. Go. Okay. Go. Thankfully, Ice isn't a spaz in this game. Yeah, it's pretty easy to actually deal with his patterns here. He's, well, I don't know. Iceman isn't exactly pattern difficult in the original Mega Man either. It's just that he's, you can understand what the hell he's all about in Mega Man 1. It's just that weaving between the ice slashers is substantially more difficult, I think. Also, I know what I said earlier about footholders. I could have sworn that they had fixed patterns in this game. Maybe that bullet saved me right there. Maybe that's a normal mode only type thing, because yeah, they certainly are not having fixed patterns in this version of the game. And I slipped off of him. Damn it. Local professional wrestling events are great, where else you can see Kabuki Man fight the ice pick. I guess so, yeah, if you wanna have a form of, like, you know, wrestling theater, then it would be a great thing to go do. I guess I'm not personally that interested in it, but I can see the appeal. Thanks, Rolling Cutter. Just rely on the Hyper Bomb. There we go. Take the energy balance. Ah, come on. I actually think that this one screen is actually more irritating than any of the ice block segments in the original Iceman stage. It's a very tight jump. Y'all enjoying this? Watching me fail to do this jump over and over again with no alternative options because I don't have a magnet beam yet in this game? Isn't it great? Isn't it fun? There we go. Yeah, the personalities of the Robot Masters in this game are definitely kind of... They're all over the place. Some of them are decent. We like... Fireman's is amazing. Gutsman's is, you know, makes sense. Aside from the problem parts of Oil Man, I like his personality overall. Very kind of a casual type of guy. Cutman being like 4 years old is not bad. It's kind of cute to have a difference in probably, you know, how it just adds to the extra personalities and all that. But then you have Iceman, which is kind of strange. I always imagine Iceman is more like has a normal programming and is fighting a programming that Wily gave him to be extra militant. And maybe that's why he has this personality conflict. But yeah, it is still a little strange. It's peak Mega Man content, indeed. It's jumping. It's jumping, but it doesn't have the shooting. I think that may be what's missing from this. And again, if there was also shooting during this, then that would, well, then I would never get across this gap. Oilman the Hedgehog. Olimar the Hedgehog. My Sonic OC actually uses a spin dash to pluck Pikmin from the ground. Foothold. Oh, come on! Okay, come on. Lower. Alright. Do you want to see me try Iceman stage again, or do you want to just see me go grab Magnet Beam? Because I don't want to belabor the point of me trying this over and over and over and over again. Because, you know, it gets irritating watching a streamer do the same thing over and over again. Magnet Beam, we've had enough? Alright, that's fine. Reader play Sonic OG is not real, go get Magnet Beam.
For the sake of world
yeah, alright. Don't destroy my mind. Alright, fair. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Scorebar. What's up? Nice to see you. We just kind of quit out of Iceman stage because footholders are absolutely maddening. I got past it the one time, and then I beefed it to Iceman, and, you know, I just want to keep the stream moving. I would probably keep trying if it was just me off stream, because I know that I got past it once and would like to beat the stage while having gotten past it once, but, you know, in the effort of not making the stream last for, you know, 3 hours, 45 minutes of that being simply there, I'll try and get Magnet Beam and make everyone's lives a little bit easier. Let's see, I would like that one up, please. Can I... Instead, you get to watch me try to do this several times. Okay, there we go. You've picked the bullshit stages 100% of the time. You're cursed. I guess a little bit. I mean, if you want to count your fireman pick as bullshit stage, then yeah, you're absolutely cursed. But I mean, I don't know. We all kind of. Oh, great. Never mind. It's the. I see what you mean, Grim. It's no better being here. It might just be worse. In fact. Well, this is awful. They actually said, okay, you're gonna have to do the, you're gonna have to deal with, footholders at least once in your gameplay. That's disappointing. And it sucks that for all the things that actually have bullets that stop going through platforms in this game, you do have to deal with footholder bullets still going through platforms. Ugh, nasty. Anyways, yeah, all right. Grim, send the fucking laughing cat emoji equivalent all you want. I guess I deserve it. Especially if I'm gonna do shit like that. Hey, what? How about you get out of the way, fucking gab y'all? I don't need that. Your Sonic OG is Magnet Beam? Sweet. I don't know how that works. How would we incorporate Magnet Beam as a Sonic OC? Like, I guess it could be like a custom weapon you would get in Sonic Forces. But I feel like few people as possible actually want to talk about Sonic Forces. Any reason for picking this up? No. Just a random super arm block. Okay. You either love it or you hate this game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of on the opinion of loving the game a little bit. I think it's pretty cool. I just, currently playing on hard mode is kind of a, big test of my patience. Still, having footholders in a Lekman stage as well is just evil. At the very least, I can just skip past all of the whatever these alien electricity things are. They don't actually pose any threat in this game. They take too long to get on screen and to shoot at you. Alright, I'll take that. Sonic forces me to fall asleep. Lamau. Thankfully, I don't have to play that game because I'm not a Sonic channel. I did my tribute already with Sonic Generations, so... Or Shadow Generations. And then we're doing Freedom Planet, you know? 1 and 2. Oh, there's fucking more of these things? Come on! You couldn't come up with another gimmick for a Lekman stage? You had to reuse this? Alright. Definitely planned that. Footholder, please. Rise up a little bit. Like the gamer you are. Okay, good. Oh, I really hope that Elect Beam was not locked behind coming here with Time Man's ability. That would be tragic, but also kind of fitting. You fall into the camp of hating power-up overall, but still liking certain things about it. That's fair enough. I feel like I'm probably going to hate some of the things just for the fact this game makes me deal with more footholders than the original is just already, like, what are you doing? But, you know, I think overall the game is still not giving me bad vibes. If I just... We'll see how my normal mode playthrough goes before I judge it. And, yep, I'm pretty sure I needed to have time slow to get behind that. Well, no no magnet beam. Well, that's nice. Not a Sonic channel, but Shadow X Sonic Generations and the Freedom Planets. You can only skip your fate for so long, Crash. Well, you know, I wouldn't consider myself a Doom channel either, but I've played a lot of Doom. And we're gonna play more Doom.
More about me after I win.
I don't have any reason to fight you, Elecman. Come on, let's go home.
You'll never blast through my heart with that kind of attitude.
I love Elecman's personality as well. I love the very overdramatic type of characters. Okay, Elecman is very... both similar and different. Still has an absolutely massive hitbox on his Thunder Beam.
I win! Naturally.
Not sure how to feel about Zesty Elecman. You could argue maybe he's a little stereotypical, but I don't necessarily think so. You know, it's just very good, it's zesty stage performance. I like him. I play Ring Racers, technically that Doom. Roboblast 2 is Doom adjacent. I don't know, not really a racing game kind of person. Like Mega Man, Sonic, and Doom, you can work with that? Hell yeah. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club, friend. Okay, alright. Okay, Elecman alternates between high and low never mind, it does not alternate between high and low shots. It just sometimes does either. And then does that every once in a while to fuck with you. Having a high block to jump off of definitely helps, so if you can not get the super arm blocks destroyed, then you can deal with him being a little bit more predictable when he's close to you. Okay, 2 up. Oh, it's gonna do this. Ouch. There we go. Okay, Elecman. Okay, still way easier than original Mega Man 1 Elecman by sheer virtue of the fact that he does not 3-hit kill you. Ah, nice. Oh, Roboblast 2 is the Sonic platformer. Right, and then Ring Racers is the... Gotcha. I don't know, maybe we'll come back around to it. I'm on the kind of Sonic adjacent kick right now with Freedom Planet. Maybe I'll come back to other Sonic games in the future, but I don't know. Sonic is still kind of not super my thing. It's somewhat my thing, but not super my thing. I'll entertain Sonic games, but I'm not necessarily going in like, you know, saying like, oh, my favorite series. If anything, we'll have our Kirby arc at some point before then, because I love me some Kirby. And I actually am thinking of playing, probably playing Cave Story after Freedom Planet, because I've been meaning to get around to that, and if I don't get around to that before getting back to Doom, then I probably won't get around to it for, again, many more months afterwards, but I think that'll probably be how I do that. Love me some indie games. Love me some good roguelikes. With Elecman being the OG hardest boss, him being full of himself makes sense. Yes, absolutely. I love characters that have that kind of ego problem. Ever played Gunvolt? You hear that it's Mega Man-like. No, that is on the list though to do at some point, because I heard only basically sometime after I started this channel, between chat talking about it and me ending up looking up Gunvolt on my own, or yeah, just finding it randomly and then looking it up on my own to look more into it. I'm like, oh yeah, this is kind of Mega Man-like. I should probably play this at some point. There's a lot of Mega Man-like stuff that I need to get to at some point. Things like Copy Kitty or Magical Girl Dorpy or like the Gunvolt series. Maybe visit Mighty Number 9 at some point just to say that I did. All that good stuff. We enjoy Freedom Planet. Definitely think I enjoyed Rocket Knight since Lilac's Dash is directly lifted from Sparksters. Oh, okay.
Ready?
Give that a go. Gunvolt Trilogy released last week. Oh yeah, I do remember vaguely hearing about that. I think that would be pretty fun to actually, pretty good way to actually, you know, play it. I'm not sure when I'll squeeze that in. I feel like, I feel like it's kind of cheating to throw that in on the Mega Man Mondays, because like, well, that's technically not Mega Man. I'm not technically being completely true to, you know, the motto and the theming of this channel. So if anything, I would maybe get around to that as like Tuesday content, and just have multiple proper Mega Man one day and Mega Man like on the other day. Hey Chris, welcome. Welcome back. Have you beaten the classic mode? Are you saying as in like just the old style version of Mega Man 1 and powered up? Because I have not done that. I plan on doing that much later. We have been on new style hard mode this entire time. We're on our 7th of 8 Robot Master Stage, because Iceman really kicked our ass last time. And we are trying to look for other stuff before we go over to Iceman. I'm starting to maybe have a faint memory in the back of my head that there maybe never was an Elect Beam in new style, and it was something exclusive to old style because it's like, well, the game is designed around having it. So maybe it's not something that I could actually do. I might have to just legitimately get through Iceman stage, because the devs of this game are jerks. Gunvolt Trilogy. Oh, by the same staff of the Zero and ZX games. Nice. Love indie creates around here. Or maybe it's not exactly indie creates, maybe just the publisher. But yeah, no, that'd be good. That's good. That's good news for that being a good game. Yeah, there is no Easter Bunny, there is no Tooth Fairy, and unfortunately there is no Magnet Beam. Sucks. Alright, I'll take it, even though it wasn't clean. Oh, something I should mention though. I do actually love the music for Time Man stage. I don't know what it is, but it's just got this very... It's both soothing and bombastic at the same time, which is not two things that I would think go together. But somehow it manages to work. Alright, make this jump, otherwise you fall down in the pit where, remember, there are plenty of spikes down below. Sweet. Last game you played through was Dust and Elysian Tale. Is that the, No, I always get that confused with From Dust for some reason. I know I've definitely heard and seen of that game. For some reason, my mind is blanking. What's the gameplay of that like again? Because I haven't played it myself, but I'm definitely familiar with it. This might be a Bomb Man only thing. Yeah, I think Bomb Man only thing because he can actually aim his bombs. Alright, never mind. Actually, wait, can I... Oh, right, I don't think I can pick up the... No, I can't. And what about Elect Beam? Does it do its thing? No, it does not. Okay. And Zero DMC style game, it was an indie project. Okay, then I am completely thinking of the wrong things. I had no idea what that game was ever about. Well, that's cool though. I guess it's another thing to add to the list then. Oh god, Mega Man's arms stretch out really high to pick up the guts blocks. Oops. Oh, nice. You can take off their shields just like Mega Man 10. Go down? Oh, something that I can't do. I don't know who can do... I actually... Oh, wait, that's right. It's Gutsman, because he's super heavy and he can land through those platforms. I remember now. Furry Metroidvania. Oh. Okay, maybe I do remember it then. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to look at it again. That's good. I mean, I like Metroidvanias as well, too. Super Metroid, excellent game. And I've played Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, found it fun. So I like that kind of stuff. Oh, good God, what's the timing on this? I guess jump here. Okay, then you can stick around for a moment. Oh, jackass. Okay. Alright, well, at least it doesn't send you to instant death. At least not guaranteed. I played the first ZX, which was Metroidvania itself. Yeah, I do. Which, does remind me a little bit. I do think that I'm going to take a 2-week vacation from work coming up in September. I am really hoping to continue, like, just use those 2 weeks to just grind out more work on the Vroid model. Because I would like to actually get that done sometime before I die. And having 2 weeks to not go to work and fuck off with your ladder hit detection would be beneficial to actually doing that. Because, yeah, I mean, my current issue is just that right now I don't have time every weekend to prepare new stuff and go and actually work on my model. But with some vacation time, I might be able to actually get some stuff done. Yeah, one wrong move sent to the bottom part of the level. I mean, I guess it could be worse. It could be footholders, which are also in this game. I feel like the last spikes on the last jump was maybe a little unnecessary, but maybe I'm just molding. Okay. Alright, going fast was a detriment there. Guess maybe I could oil slide over to that ladder on the other end if I really wanted to ensure that I make the horizontal distance, but I haven't tested if I can actually grab ladder out of oil slider, so maybe I don't want to see if that's possible. Alright, and... oh, come on! I'm holding the damn up button.
Ready?
Why is that ladder so picky? All the other ones have felt picky. I guess at least this life infinitely respawns for bozos like me who can't make a simple ladder jump. I guess maybe Grim and everybody else's observations are right. I can do the most weird, complex shit in the world, but I can't make simple jumps. Whatever. Okay, now I'm just impatient. Now I don't want to wait for anything. Dash through the shield attackers. Some of the ladders don't work on the press up to grab logic. No, they do. All of them are just pressing up kind of deal. I guess, I don't know, it's just not taking for some reason. I guess I'm not close enough to it or something. I'm just having a moment, I suppose. A dumb streamer moment. There we go. Oh my god, okay. Jeez. I guess you just have to kind of be really close to the ladder, I guess, to grab it, so I just wasn't there. You have to actively press up while in contact with the ladder instead of just holding it. Maybe. I haven't actually noticed the difference this entire time. I will have to try that out the next time I see a ladder. You always get the ladder because of your skill at gaming. Chris, are you saying that I have a skill issue? No. What? No, that's not possible. A game. All right. Can I ban Grim? Can I ban my longest chatter, please? And editor. All right, hey, time man.
Your appointment.
I'm early. And all those times I died, that says all otherwise.
Oh, joy. By being early, you've given us an extra 0.3 seconds.
I don't really like Time Man's personality. He's just kind of a... just really... I don't know. He's uptight and flat at the same time. His entire personality is, is extreme punctuality because he's a time robot. You could give him a little bit more than that. Ow. Very simple but formidable fighter, it seems. Oh, and he has the ability to roll out of the way while in time slow. Annoying. Ow. Alright, just get out of the way when Time Man's like this. Okay. And he still gets me. Cool. Time Man would be a speedrunner, but he actively plays sub-optimally to maximize the best time for each individual level / boss in terms of vibes? I have no idea what you mean, Grim. I'm thinking we'll wrap up the Robot Masters for this stream and then save. Yeah. Oh, my computer just shit the bed there. That was weird. And then take on the Fortress stages next time. Alright, I'm not still entirely sure how Time Man's operates. I mean, I know if I shoot at him like this, he'll shoot. Okay, I think always the top ones are slow bullets, so... And, of course, he does the classic Drill Man tag you with a projectile as you run under him. Oh, shouldn't have done that. That was a dumb idea. Okay. Jump over that. Jump over him again. Tag him on the way back. Alright, I guess as should be expected for a time-based Robot Master. If you're just patient, he's not actually that tough. There we go. Instead of getting the best time, Time Man would actually lose 4 seconds getting to Gutsman because it creates for better drama or some shit. Maybe. To me, he strikes me as someone who would definitely down to be like, you know, oh no, I lost 45 frames on this one section. You know, time to restart the whole run. It's not worth it anymore. He'd be the type who tries to go for the maximalist, most time saved run.
Well done, Megaman. Thanks to your...
Yeah. Without ever going for intermediate records. And yeah, I do agree that Time Man's a good call to have, like, as a prototype to Flashman to make a full time-stopping robot not seem so far-fetched. Or even just the idea, it's like, oh, well, actually, what if we have a robot that, instead of stopping time, like all the other ones in the series, we have a Robot Master that slows time? For a prototype, Time Robot Master, you sure does use the time ability a lot more than the others do. I imagine it probably isn't as energy strenuous as it is for the other Robot Masters. Just because, you know, he's only slowing time, he's not stopping it. Quickman would be the actual speedrunner going for the fastest time? Yeah, but he would be the different type of speedrunner who is literally just, you know, world record competition, let's go. Even if I lose, like, you know, 0.5 seconds here, I can always come back and reset the record later. I feel like Time Man would totally be a, you know, you can't, he's not going to afford bleeding any time because he's going to find that humiliating on himself. Megaman 12 will be a Robot Master that accelerates time? Ooh, that would actually be a pretty good concept. You should write Capcom about that. That would actually be pretty fun. I don't know what the weapon you would get from Time Acceleration Man would be. You could call him Time Dilation Man, but that's 3 words. He would instead be called Dilation Man, which has different connotations. Connotations are not necessarily bad, but definitely would be the butt of a joke. Much like how Plug Man is also the butt of a joke. I don't think I want Dilation Man anymore, actually. But that low-key would actually be a... Oh, fuck off, Footholder. That actually would be a pretty cool concept, to have a Robot Master that accelerates time. You have to deal with that. Acceleration Man would make sense, yeah. Iceman accelerates in the original Mega Man 1. Yeah, but he doesn't, you know, make your controls go crazy faster. I guess maybe we missed the opportunity to have that with Mega Man 11 if they don't bring back the double gear system for 12. Because that would have been the perfect time to have Speed Gear do that to you, you know? Hyperman, Hyperbolic Chamber. Isn't a hyperbolic chamber usually one? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a hyperbaric chamber where the pressure increases or decreases. One of the two. A hyperbolic chamber is actually where Exaggeration Man would lie because, you know, Exaggeration Man can't stop telling, you know, very over-the-top stories and overemphasizing things. Hyperbolic time chambers DBZ reference. Ah, I see. So, Indestructible, something you might find if you stick around here is that I can't make simple jumps, and also the fact that I, despite trying to be the PNG tuber VTuber space, I know, like, 0 anime. I've watched JoJo, and, like, a couple other random things, like Mob Psycho Season 1. That's about it. Alright, I'm actually starting to do worse at this stage than I was last time. Although, I don't know, I did die to that same screen twice before. I think it's kind of a shame. I think I would actually be liking this game more if it weren't for the platforming. The platforming in this game is rough. They really expect the best out of you. Just take the damage. I'm not dealing with fighting the shield attacker for another 5 years, trying to get up there without taking damage. Apparently I am, actually. There we go. Jump, 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 and then jump over here, and then jump there. Okay. Cool. Okay, there we go. Don't slip off this time, and maybe I can get through this section again. I get the feeling I'm just gonna die to Iceman 0 lives one more time, and we're gonna be stuck in a time loop. Crash Knows Up JoJo Part 5, indeed. That's why I didn't make a Made in Heaven joke to the Robot Master that accelerates time. Yeah. My knowledge is only is limited by the time I have on this earth. You neither, you know, Astro Boy, Full Metal Alchemist, and a little bit of MHA. Gotcha. Several things I have never watched. Although, interestingly, I always felt a weird rivalry seeing Astro Boy as a kid because I was such a Mega Man fan that I was like, this feels like just the crappy rival to Mega Man, even though they're not entirely related. They're just two robots that have a similar naming convention. So, like, I have this weird aversion to Astro Boy that still lasts to this day. It's probably a grudge I should maybe get over sometime, because it's completely pointless. Fuck off getting sandwiched between bullets like that. Cool game design. I wish I had something to deal with this. Always stop too soon.
Ready?
Okay. Speaking of copycats, so I know a game called Cryon Conquest in the NES. Isn't that like the other game, or like the localized name for Magical Girl Dorothy? It stars like a little magical girl, right? And it's like kind of a Mega Man-like game, and it has like all the separate different weapons. Yeah, it's the English name for Dorothy. Sweet, I remember that. Yeah, no, Chris, I don't remember if you were there. I don't think you were quite yet found this channel, at that point, but I had played Make a Good Mega Man Level 3, and one of the stages that was made in that game, submitted for that game, was actually a Magical Girl Dorothy reference. So I am aware of Cryon Conquest then, because of that. Oh my god, I hate footholders so much, it's unreal. I cannot believe that this game decided they needed to come back this much in force.
Ready?
Can I use time slow? Huh. Yeah, I could. You know what, you're right. Sorry, I get very stubborn about using the Buster only, not because I don't like using special weapons, but because I like to challenge myself too much. Also, considering it's my first time playing Powered Up, I have no reference for using time slow. Like take other games, like if you take Mega Man 2, I would have a decent idea of, oh yeah, I could use Flash Stopper here to show off, like that, or like to make things easier for myself. That makes total sense. But given that I've never played Powered Up before, and I haven't watched someone play Powered Up in like over 10 years, I probably, my brain's not thinking of actually where to use the new weapons. Quote-unquote new weapons. Fucking shield attackers, they have so much health. Well, they don't actually, but... Not being able to shoot through walls sure makes them feel like they have more health. I pause in the air when I use time slow? Let's actually test that out right now. Oh, I do actually. How about that? Yeah, we'll use time slow to get through that section. I have one more charge of it, and we'll make good use of it. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll keep the stream rolling. Oh good, a 1-up. I could use that. Technically, an English patch Dorothy is better to play since it doesn't cut out all the cutscenes like Cryon Conquest does. Alright. I'll keep that in mind for when I eventually get to it. It in Legends is your first, Mega Man 2 in Legends is your first exposure to Mega Man. Fair. I think my first exposure to Mega Man was, I think, seeing Nintendo Capri Sun play the Mega Man games on his channel, like, over 12 years ago. That's where I first found it, and from there, you know, started watching other people like Bro Mithril, Gemini Laser, and I was like, and Pink Kitty Rose, and I'm like, actually, I'm super into this now. I will start learning lots of Mega Man. My first Mega Man game ever was Mega Man 3, actually, which is kind of unfortunate considering nowadays Mega Man 3 is like one of my least favorite in the entire classic series. I don't hate it, but it's definitely not my kind of Mega Man game. I don't like the weapon set, and the game is very janky. I haven't played Legends yet either myself. I need to give that a chance at some point. I've watched a Legends playthrough again, like well over 10 years ago at this point. Oh god, the Mega Man 1 physics controls are really hurting. I feel so slidey. Eh. Oh, come on. It really is sad they just left an RNG grinder in the middle of Iceman stage. And without a magnet beam either to deal with it. I'm just gonna skip those this time. I don't feel like going for it. see you all later? Yeah, see you later, man. Nice seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. If you like stopping by in the future, we'll be doing more of this next week. Have a good one. And 3 is a game you can enjoy until Doc Robot shows up. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. Like I said, I don't absolutely abhor Mega Man 3, but it is not, it's not really a game that I want to play very frequently. Okay, made it past the first footholders. Can we make it past the second ones? Oh, okay, cool. The time slow idea was good. And now I can actually go ahead and... Can I not get this? Okay. Well. Screw it. I don't think I'm gonna figure out how to do that. I need Elect Man. Oh, that sucks. Okay, thought that would be good. Never mind. Oh, that's a way to enter the door in style. Air stalling. Yeah, I know. It's a shame I actually have to fight Iceman, because I would like to just elect beam him to death so I don't have to do his stage again, but I need to unlock him, so here we are. At least now I have 2 lives.
There's something dangerous up ahead, sir. Oh, freeze it at all costs, soldier.
I don't believe it. Iceman. Even a loyal robot like you.
Well, sir, Soldier, finish your mission. Stop and freeze!
Yeah, Crazy Raisy's attack is just decking you, and it's great. I do agree that that's pretty fun. Let me get over here. Iceman's a bit further away. And the platform's melted under me. That's just great. Alright, well, at least I know that the ice things always come in, or the icicles always come in fixed positions, so... I don't have to wiggle around the screen like a madman trying to dodge them. I just stay in the corner like I would when fighting Iceman like a normal person in normal Mega Man 1. Alright, have fun over there, Iceman. Come fight me when you're ready. There we go. Cool. Is it better than having the chance of just clipping through the footholders if you jump at them while they go up? I definitely think that the footholders in this game are less brutal than the ones in Mega Man 1 purely because it's less glitchy. And the fact is that, what else? There's like a lot less weird sprite flicker and delay and like just all sorts of other jank to make it bad. Also, they never make you fight Pang-Pangs while also platforming on them. But it's still pretty crap. You don't even have Magnet Beam to offset it either. Sucks. Yeah, at least these ones function. Okay, that was weird delivery. That didn't feel like it was in Dr. Light. That sounded more like a bad Hulk Hogan impression.
Come to my fortress, Castle Wily. I've already sent you an invitation. Don't disappoint me.
But I'm not paying for Signal. I have limited minutes. Yay, Iceman. Ice Slasher can actually kill things in this version, but no longer pierces through enemies, more balanced. Oh, that's cool. You foul man. Yeah. Very unusual. Oh, hey, and slightly different music for having the Wily Fortresses being the next things on the list. Alright, well. That took longer than I was thinking it would. This game actually, this game is actually quite mean, all things considered. I didn't expect it to be quite like this. I mean, I expected hard mode to be difficult, but not this much. But, yeah, thank you for joining, everybody. So far, I don't know. I think I like Powered Up more than I dislike it overall. It's just very irritating that they decided that footholders were a mandatory obstacle in 2 stages. like, I think literally that's the only thing that's kind of holding things back for me right now. I think everything else would be, like, you know, just me having a skill issue and otherwise pretty good level design and good boss design. But, oh man, having to do 2 footholder sections without any utilities is just... Why? Why, Capcom? But, you know, we'll still have the Fortress stages to do after this, so, yeah. Stream's gonna be over for tonight. As much as I wanted to get through all this in one stream, it's, we're nearing 2.5 hours. I need to make my lunch, get to work tomorrow, so, yeah, stream's gonna be, good for tonight, so. I hope you all join me, well, you did all join me, actually, so I don't have to hope about that. I hope you all enjoyed watching Mega Man Powered Up. We'll be back with it more next week. And we will be doing the rest of... maybe the rest of Freedom Planet tomorrow? I hope that I can do the rest of Freedom Planet 1 as Lilac tomorrow, because it would be kind of weird to end up having a stream that's like, well, here is one stage and the fight against the final boss. So hopefully you can get through all 5 stages tomorrow. Be pretty good. And then, yeah, more Powered Up next week. And finishing up Mega Man's, and then maybe starting, you know, like someone else's playthrough on normal. I don't know who would be the first Robot Master I'll go through on normal. Maybe I'll pick, like, Bomb Man or something. Could be fun. But, yeah, so. Have a good night, everybody. I will talk to you all next week. If you're lurking in the background there, feel free to join our Discord. We got one in the description. It'll be pretty cool. We talk about Mega Man and other stuff there a lot. And yeah, I do the likes and subscribing and interact with the video because it helps the algorithm and keeps me sane, and it's good stuff. So I'll see you all tomorrow or next week, and have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.